For today's cup of coffee, we're going to be talking about crystals. And those of you who have been with us for a while may understand that every now and then we revisit subjects. Mm-hmm. You know, if we've got new research or whatever, and we've got new subscribers. And so it's never a bad thing.
No.
You know, rather than going back to, all the way back to the historical uses, saving Kid from
Please
having
don't.
to do that.
Yeah.
And Kid is grateful for the prayers and the well wishes and stuff like that.
Yeah,
so.
Thank you all, seriously. And it means a lot to me. It's just losing a pet or a family member. Hell, losing a pet for me, it's a lot like losing a family member. It's a very painful thing.
Sure.
And it still very much hurts.
Well, yeah. It's, you know, there is no time limit on grieving.
People view them as like disposable animals, and it's like they're not.
No.
No animal is disposable.
No.
Except stink bugs.
Spiders.
Spiders.
Some
and,
spiders.
Spiders and stink bugs.
Yeah. So.
Those can be eradicated. I don't care. Mainly the stink bugs.
You know, he has this loathing of the, and they do gravitate towards him. They really do. I don't know
stink,
why.
So I don't know why.
But anyhow, I found a source today about crystals that it sort of surprised me. And this is from the website Healthline. And like I said, it surprised me.
Nice.
So the link will be in the description box. And the article is entitled Healing Crystals 101, Everything You Need to Know. And this was actually, well, it was written by Emily Rekstis, and it was updated Rekstis. Rekstis. And it was updated on January the 21st, 2022, and was medically reviewed by Kerry, Boyle. And she's got like all kinds of letters.
Boyle?
No, she got all kinds of letters behind her name. So you all can go and search her qualifications on this. And the reason I chose this article, not only was it from a more, I don't want to say reputable, but a more scientific website, which usually is about all kinds of medical conditions and stuff like that. Yeah, well, sort of kind of like that, but yeah. There's about 12 billion websites out there talking about crystals. Mm-hmm. And some of the information is accurate. Some of it is neo-paganism. Some of it are people pulling this stuff out of their ass.
Well, people love crystals, whether or not it has a use or not.
Right, they're beautiful. Why would you not?
Yeah. They're just beautiful to look at. You don't have to use them for anything, just decor.
Well, and they are jewelries and everything like that. They have been used for various functions, probably since the beginning of time.
Yeah. Probably.
You know, some cave idiot probably went walking and it's like, oh, look, this is pretty. Let's take this home. So, yeah.
Turquoise.
Well,
Native Americans.
Absolutely, because it reminds them of the sky. And actually, my college ring, my senior ring, is turquoise. Yeah.
Nice.
So I've been doing this for a very long time.
Yeah. And
you can get all kinds of books. Most of the information is going to be similar because historically, you know, even as far as scripture, if you go back and it talks about the breastplate on the ephod, that there was a different stone for each of the 12 tribes, and that there was a letter on there, and that this was some kind of tool that they could ask it questions and it would give them answers. But we'll go into that on another time. But, you know, there's all kinds of stuff out there. So do your own research on this. But as for right now, we're going to...
Got a puppy that got smacked by pancreas again.
Good for her. She needs to understand, rather than the dog attacking the cats, let the cats attack the dogs.
Yeah.
Pancreas is a feisty one now. She put that one in its place.
Mm-hmm.
Anyhow, the article starts out, there's been a recent uptick in American adults turning to what's known as complementary and alternative medicine. Some of us view this as traditional, healing practices. Because some of these have not changed for thousands of years, like in places like India and China, and yeah. So it's not new to us. And she says this includes everything from acupuncture and yoga to Tai Chi and even healing crystals.
Wow.
That's because the AMA has suppressed a lot of this stuff since their invention. Go back and see the difference in how it came in, the difference between the AMA and the ADA.
ADHD?
No, not that. All right, why use healing crystals? And says there's a number of different types of crystals out there. Some people believe they have healing abilities for mind, body, and soul. And she says many ancient cultures, including Egypt, Greece, and China, believe that crystals have healing properties. Every ancient culture had different stones.
Mm-hmm.
Let's look at Stonehenge.
No one knows how they got them up top there.
No, they don't.
Positioned.
But it is a specific type of stone.
Mm-hmm.
So,
doesn't it have like some sort of magnetic?
I'm not sure about that. We need to actually discuss Stonehenge one day. We'll do that. We'll put that on our list to dos. And it says some people claim that crystals promote the flow of good energy and help rid your body and mind of negative energy for physical and emotional benefits. This is written from a skeptic's point of view, you can tell. And it says almost no scientific evidence has been found to support the use of crystals. That's because they don't understand what they're looking for.
Right.
All right, it says the science behind the crystals, that they've largely been dismissed as pseudoscience because they can't verify it. Go back to, the Is Reality Real video. It says that some studies suggest they may offer a placebo effect. That's true of most medications.
Yeah.
An older study presented at a conference in 1999 and in 2001, but was not published in a peer-reviewed journal, suggested that many of the healing benefits associated with crystals were most likely a result of the power of suggestion, which means that they couldn't do anything else. So they're like, if we can't prove it, it does not exist. That's a narcissistic attitude right there.
Just a little bit.
And that, it says that research from 2005 from the University of Waterloo in Canada found that a person's mind may have much more healing power than it's given credit for.
No shit.
Yes. It's just like, be careful what you speak. You can draw healing to you, or you can draw sickness to you.
What is the percentage that people only use, like what? Or they have access to what percentage of the brain? Is it 25 or is it 10%?
Well, there's...
Or is it only 5%?
There's debate about that because for a long time, people, said that it was... People usually use... I can speak English. I really can. For a long time, it was said that people only use 10% of their brain. But recent studies have shown that it's inaccurate.
Okay, then what is it?
I don't know. I think a lot of it is not necessarily the brain function, but it has to do with motivation and life skills and things like that that prevent people from living to their optimum ability. Does that make sense? You asked.
I'm just like, I wasn't saying anything. I'm just like,
He's giving me a look.
I wasn't giving her a look. I was just like,
It says some people believe that crystals, their powers go much deeper than what the science says.
Much deeper than the stone.
And I'm going to try not to butcher this name. So it's a name from India. Sonali Sujani, I do believe, who is a crystal master healer, has stated, Quote, crystals are made up of different elements or compounds which our bodies react to in different ways. Crystals are minerals that hold energy, and as we are humans, which are made up of energy, we can exchange energy with crystal when we work with it. Yes, because it's our frequency.
Yes.
And she also points out that crystals are used to improve the function of many everyday objects like watches, plugs, hospital equipment, and lasers, which is so.
They're in computers too.
And she cites a 2008 study.
Or did you already say that?
No, I haven't said that yet. States that, quote, quartz can act as a flint to start fire or generate electricity, end quote. Now, I would wonder, as far as the fire, if that is the reflective quality, sort of like a magnifying glass. I don't know. And she further states, if a crystal can be piezoelectric, can contain electric charge, I am sure they can do much more. They balance out electric currents and keep equipment from exploding. In the same way, when it comes to crystals in our body, all they're doing is balancing out the frequency of the electromagnetic currents in our body, end quote. Now, when I had researched before as far as the piezoelectric effect, some of the things said that the crystals had to be charged with electricity or something like that before they can be used in computers and watches and such. I'm not sure about that because they were used in some of those items before electricity. Or maybe they weren't, and maybe I'm mistaken. Blue was the one. Blame Blue. He was the one that told me that. And I believe...
Blue, help us. Explain this better to us.
And there's a little disclaimer here that says, although science doesn't support crystals as a healing modality, there's no harm in giving them a try if you have realistic expectations about what they can and can't do. Crystals should never replace medical treatment from a qualified...
You're good over there.
I know I'm not. Qualified professional. How we have come to that state of being that you have to put a disclaimer on a damn rock.
Who? What? It's a fucking rock. Don't shove it up your ass. Don't ingest it.
Oh, no.
Don't snort it.
I had to edit out.
Don't shove it up your damn nose.
Like I said, I had to edit some of the uses.
You crystal fuckers, stop it.
I had to edit some of the uses on this so people can go, because I wasn't comfortable reading it. So y'all can go and read the full article and see what I edited. Okay, it says, how can healing crystals help you? Healing crystals for health. It says clear quartz, and it's considered a master healer and is believed to support the entire energetic system. Jasper, a nurturing stone said to provide support during times of stress. Obsidian, believed to help process emotions and experiences and aid in letting go. Amethyst, used for healing, purifying, and enhancing willpower. Bloodstone, said to improve circulation and provide support for blood-related issues. Healing crystals for wealth. Tiger's Eye, said to provide motivation and lessen fear. Citrine, believed to spark enthusiasm, creativity, and concentration. Turquoise, thought to soothe emotions and attract good luck. Sapphire, known as a stone of prosperity. Well, yeah, if you can afford a sapphire, yeah. Jade, well known for stone for prosperity and luck. And in healing crystals for love, rose quartz, it's referred to the stone of love and believed to encourage love and trust. Moonstone, said to prompt feelings of inner strength and growth. Ruby, believed to support sexuality and sensuality. And then it goes into a little deeper on some of these stones. With the clear quartz, it's supposed to amplify energy, aid concentration and memory, and help balance your energetic system. Some of this is going to be redundant from what we just read.
I need a fucking stockpile on these shits.
Well, quartz crystal is not rare. Some of these are not rare. Obsidian. I love obsidian.
Obsidian's
I
beautiful.
love it. That and what they're calling jet now. It's like there's weirdness on some of these dark stones. I don't know why, but there has been. And some of them are difficult. I don't know if they've renamed them
The black diamond, is that considered a gem?
No, that's a different thing, because diamonds are not always clear when they're mixed with other minerals, and that can change their appearance. So, but obsidian, shield against physical and emotional negativity, get rid of emotional blockages, promotes qualities of strength, clarity, and compassion, and help you find your true sense of self. And it says this stone may also help you to digest experiences, emotions.
Oh, I need a crystal that helps me digest all right.
Baggage, leaving you free of negative blockages.
I need something that will clear blockages.
One of the things that I have that I learned years ago. Don't ask me where I learned this, because it's been years ago.
She's learned it from many
over
places.
30 some years. You have a tendency to forget your references or resources, but to help with the flow of chi, it's a matter of carrying the clear stone right side and then the dark stone on the left side, and that completes the circuit. Yeah. So you're bringing in positive energy and you're letting go of negative energy. So kids just look at me.
I'm trying to remember which one's my left and right.
Oh, goodness. Rose quartz, and of course about love, can help restore trust and harmony in relationships, enhance connection, provide comfort and calm during times of grief, encourage love, respect, trust, and self-worth. We've got them all through the house. We've got a variety of different stones.
Which one is to help with grief? The one that you just said?
The rose quartz.
Do we even... You don't like pink. You're not a big fan of rose quartz either.
No, I'm not. But that doesn't mean I have it in case somebody else needs it.
I need it.
And I'm one of these, I like the raw stones rather than the polished ones. I do. That's just me. Jasper, and this is known as the supreme nurturer, and it's said to empower the spirit, support you through times of stress by preparing you to fully show up, protect you from and absorb negative vibes, promote courage, quick thinking, and confidence. And it's extra helpful when tackling important issues. All right, then we have citrine, and that's supposed to bring joy, wonder, and enthusiasm to every part of your life. It's said to help release negative emotions like fear and doubt, encourage optimism, warmth, motivation, and clarity, enhance mindfulness qualities, encourage creativity, and support concentration. And then we do have turquoise, and it's said to help heal mind, body, and soul, and also supposed to be a good luck charm, help balance emotions, and support spiritual groundedness. Mm-hmm. And as far as the physical, the body, it's said to represent the respiratory, skeletal, and immune systems. And then we have amethyst, which is protective, healing, and purifying. Can be used to help rid the mind of negative thoughts, bring forth humility, sincerity, and spiritual wisdom. Spiritual wisdom usually comes from having a hell of a hard time. It really does.
Yeah, to bring more hardship, just like the damn old device.
I haven't got to that yet. Promote willpower and healthy choices, aid sleep, and demystify dreams. So that means help you understand what you dreamed. Tiger's eye, when you need power or a motivational boost, said to help rid your mind and body of fear, anxiety, and self-doubt, help guide you with harmony and balance, and help you make clear, conscious decisions. It can also be beneficial for career aspirations or matters of the heart. Moonstone, and this is known for new beginnings. It encourages inner strength and inner growth, soothe feelings of stress and instability when embarking on new ventures, help you move forward successfully, promote positive thinking, intuition, and inspiration, and support success and good fortune. Moonstone is great because it has this milky color to it. Mm-hmm. And I should have said, as far as the amethyst is purple, and tiger's eye, it's brown, and it has like a yellow sheen to it, so it does sort of resemble a tiger's eye.
Yeah.
And then, what was the other one? Did I miss one of the other ones? The citrine is great because it's this wonderful golden color. I love it. Jasper is a solid color. It's not clear with the color in it. Now, those are the ones that are sort of, they are better when they're polished so that they're easier to carry. Jasper in some ways looks a lot like agate, and you can get different forms of jasper. There's different colorations and stuff on them.
Okay.
Bloodstone, and this, if you've got blood impurities or anything like that, this is what you want. It's also used to draw off negative environmental energies, encourage circulation of ideas and energy, promote selflessness, creativity, and idealism. It's also supposed to reduce irritability, aggressiveness, and impatience.
Really?
Yeah. And then we got sapphire. Again, this is a precious stone. This is not a semi-precious stone. It says that it's one of wisdom and royalty and can be used to attract prosperity, happiness, and peace, opening the mind to beauty and intuition, help with clear seeing, promote a positive mood. And then we have ruby. I'm not a fan of rubies. That is my birthstone, but I am not a fan of them. I like garnets better because rubies have a tendency to be just pink-ish. And maybe it's just the low quality ones.
Yeah, the low quality ones are kind of pinky. I like rubies, but I don't like my birthstone, which is aquamarine. I'm not a big fan of it. Yeah. It's alright.
Be alright. Rubies are supposed to restore vitality and energy levels, promote sexuality and sensuality, support intellectual pursuits, bring self-awareness and recognition of truth. And it goes into as far as, this was not, there are thousands of stones. It's not like we're going to sit here and go through each and every one of them.
Yeah.
We just hit the high points on this.
The most popular ones.
Well, and what I was trying to, as far as the obsidian, black onyx, and that is one of my very favorite stones, has been one of my very favorite stones since I was a kid, and you can't find it anymore.
Well, that's a shame. I wonder why.
I don't know. I don't know if they have renamed it Jet, which, why? I don't know. Anyhow, they're saying identify what you feel you're missing in your life, and then let intuition choose which stones are best for you. Yeah. And
okay.
It says your inner subconscious will help guide you to the crystal that's right for you. Usually. If you go in confused, guess what? Ask for some help. Seriously.
Yeah.
How to care for your crystal, and when you bring it home, as far as cleansing any negativity that it may have picked up. That can be done through intention. Mm-hmm. It's just like, no, somebody else is nasty. Don't bring. And depending on what kind of stone, you can hold it under cold running water, which that's a great way to cleanse them. You can immerse them in sea salt. And on some of those, because if you've got a crystal that is porous, or if it's got some kind of little crack or something like that, the salt can get in there and damage that. Mm-hmm. This is always good. Place it in sun or moonlight. And I'm trying to remember, I think that it is usually like a full moon or something that you can recharge your crystals. Some people believe that you need to put it like in a, pot of earth.
Pot of dirt.
Yeah.
Bury the motherfucker.
Yeah. Well, as far as it would be actually better to put it into the ground because, Earth's electromagnetic field, all that stuff. And then as far as smudging your crystals. And there was one of the websites that I went to, they're like, cleanse them with some non-cultural appropriation way. And I'm thinking, that is just stupid. We have gone into the realm of stupid.
We really
so far. Oh, anyhow, we part Native American, so it don't mean a damn to us one way or the other. But it says to make sure to do your research before getting your crystal wet. Some stones become toxic or dissolve when immersed in water. Opals. Opals are some of the most prissy stones ever. If you get oil on them, it can ruin them. They can break very easily. If you get water on them and stuff, it can discolor them. Opal, I'm not.
So they're the rose of the crystal world.
Oh, worse than that. worse than that.
I don't know. Roses are pretty prissy.
So, and then they go in this article as far as what type of crystal accessories, talks about prayer beads, jewelry, coasters. So if you want an extra bad ring on your table, set a cold drink on a rock coaster.
I mean,
for those of you who imbibe, there are actual pipes that are made out of crystal. And it says it's a great gift for anyone who uses medical marijuanas. So, and it's talking about water bottles. But now I will...
yeah, there are actually some water bottles that you can, like, place a crystal in it. Like, It has this little chamber that you just drop your crystals in it, and that's it.
Well, and we actually do that. We have a water purifier, and I have done that for years, which is put crystals in, at the bottom of it. Mm-hmm. Kid doesn't usually know because he just,
I see them and
whatever.
I see them and I'm like, eh.
It's like Mama's being weird again. They were talking about as far as some of the people to, buy, the crystals from. And you have to be really careful, especially online, because you will get fake shit in a heartbeat.
You have to have a good seller.
Yeah, and that's what they're talking about. Small independent shops where you can go in and touch the crystals. Mm-hmm. And it depends on the shop, because some of these people, they don't want you to touch them.
Like your favorite crystal shop in Bristol.
Oh, absolutely. Misty Mountain. Have gone there for many, many years. Probably over 20 years. I've been going down there.
We should go there again eventually.
Oh, yeah, I would like to. Prices have gone crazy. Some of the ones that they did not mention in this...
I'm not looking for crystals. I'm looking for a tapestry.
But as far as tourmaline is something that historically has been thought... Do I have to put a disclaimer on myself on my own knowledge? As far as electronics,
this is her opinion, it's not mine.
Mitigating the effects of, the blue light and different things that you can get tourmaline. I wear tourmaline. And then the other one that Kid was telling me, and I have gone into other stores, as far as moldavite.
Yeah.
And apparently, who would have known? And it's
moldavite really blew up on TikTok. It really, truly did. And it has fucked some people up.
It is it's not really a true stone per se. It is a glass.
It's an alien rock.
It is an alien rock. It was produced, I think, was it Tunguska? I never did look that up.
It was because of asteroid or something. Meteor,
it's something hit in that area, and it was a circle. It may be in a meteorite, whatever, but that is the only place that you can get that.
But it's incredibly rare.
It is rare. But it used to be that you could get it for a reasonable fee. It wasn't like cheap. It wasn't like going out here and paying a quarter for a piece of quartz.
I'll give you $50 for this one piece of moldavite. Like that kind of thing.
Yeah, I can't remember. My original piece of moldavite was, I don't even know that it was $50. But that was the one. I actually went to Johnson City, whatever it was, Atlantis. Is that the one it is? And when the moment I touched the stone, the energy just went up my right arm, and I'm like, oh, that one's mine. But because of the TikToks, and that you've got all these people that are making it up as they go along.
They literally don't know their ass from a hole in the ground, and don't even get me started on witch talk. Which is a community on TikTok.
Oh, God.
They really don't know shit. Some of those people really don't know shit, and they are fucking with stuff, and
Any type of stone, this is my technique. This is just my technique. It is a matter, you can pick it up, and automatically, just intuitively, you're like, yeah, no. That or going, oh, yeah, you going home with me.
Yeah.
And that is how I pick different things. There was this wonderful shop down in Myrtle Beach, and I don't even know the name, that every year when we were going down there, I would go and purchase a new, especially the spheres. And that sphere that's in the middle there is an ametrine, which it's a combination of citrine and amethyst. And when you move it different ways, you can see the golden color in with the purple. And so, love that.
Now, how does that happen?
That's just combinations of minerals. But going back, I wear the tourmaline and the moldavite daily. I take it off when I take a bath or something, put it back on. Because at this point, I have worn the moldavite for so long that I can't be without it. It's like your cell phone. You feel like part of your body's missing.
Yeah.
And I've just got it on a little braided cord under my clothes. Mm-hmm. Nobody knows that I've got it on because it's not a matter of trying to be seen with it.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people are very, and I'm like this to a degree, when somebody's like, oh, can I touch the stone? No. Unless I know you closely. No, because you can get somebody's energy, and if it's negative energy or whatever, and they may not even know that they've got negative energy. That's just one of those very personal, private things. Mm-hmm. Some people will wear medicine bags. It's the same thing. Now, usually the medicine bags they have to wear on the outside of their clothing because they look like they've got some kind of growth if they try to put it under their clothing.
Mm.
So, and there are some crystals that just, no, I don't, And the rose quartz has been one of them for years. It's just like, no.
I think it's pretty.
Well, I can see it being beneficial to you. And something else is, there was lots of things that we didn't talk about. The malachite, which is the green, and it's great for healing, especially, again, with the hearts and the, bloods and stuff.
Yeah, and we can always revisit this at some point.
Well, yeah.
With more stuff, with more crystals and such.
Sure, because there's, like I said, there's thousands of them.
Mm.
And don't stuff them up your nose.
Don't stuff them up your ass.
Well, actually, that's part of what apparently people do. But anyhow.
Don't fucking do that. That's gross.
Anyhow, you can read the article yourself and see the other uses. I told you went
disgusting. I already said it earlier. Disgusting.
But that's just a little bit of stuff. But yeah, I have done this since I was in my 20s.
Yes.
That's been a minute.
Yeah.
And it's just, I don't even think about it. It's just part of my world, part of my life. And in other people, it's like when I was looking for new moldavite and the kid in the store was afraid.
Freaked out.
And I'm like, that's stupid.
You dumb that's someone that doesn't know their ass from a hole in the ground.
And it's like, it's not for everybody. And anyhow.
Select people.
Well, that's not a matter of select people. It's a matter of knowing what the hell you're doing. But most of the other ones, if it's pretty, have it in your house. But do get you a piece of tourmaline put near your computer and stuff. So.
I'll get one.
It ain't gonna hurt you none.
At some point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's, gemstones 101. Whatever. So.
Whatever.
We'll
revisit it at some point, maybe.
Oh, yeah, we'll revisit it from now and then because some of the stupid from the TikToks that kid tells me about, and I'm like, oh, God. Really?
The chilling adventures of witch talk.
I don't know. They're making it up as they go along. We know
literally, like I think I told you about Witchfoot.
Yes.
Calling people out for their stupidity left and right, and people can't handle it. People literally have got her banned multiple times.
They can't handle the truth.
Yeah.
Because they want to be... I don't understand. Some of these practices are from the beginning of humanity. But we have people now that don't know nothing about anything, but think that they know everything about everything.
Yes. And they are arrogant enough to think that.
And these are the people, it's like, all right, run on out there and get yourself hurt some way and then come back whimpering You know, I don't know. It annoys me. It annoys me. I'm getting escalated thinking about it. So we're just going to go ahead and end here. If you've got experiences,
Go off, Mama.
No,
go off.
If you've got experiences with paranormal, supernatural encounters with UFOs, aliens, cryptids, your experiences with the different stones and stuff, crystals, just send us an email, cupofcoffeewithscream@gmail.com. And remember that the email is always in the description box. So if I'm speaking this too quickly or whatever, just go to the description box, and then you can just click, I think, on that and send us an email.
Yeah.
Know that you are loved and that we appreciate the time that you spend with us.
Yes.
And the coffee slurps. Never forget the coffee slurps.
Coffee slurps. And if you like this video, don't forget to like, share, comment, and most of all, subscribe and click that little notification button for daily notifications of our daily uploads. Thank you all, and have a good.
Those of y'all on Odyssey, follow us. There you go.
Yes.
I had to add that in. It's screwed up kids spiel. Anyhow, we'll see you on the next cup. Bye.
Oh.